So if you haven't already picked up on it, LinkedIn loves to have you highlight your skills. So quickly today, I wanted to walk through a couple spots on your profile where you're able to add skills that you are either using in that job or to highlight to your audience. So first things first, right across the top, if you have creator mode enabled, you can add this talks about section underneath your headline. Well, this isn't directly necessarily talking about skills. It's more talking about what you talk about or different topics you might be discussing. This is another spot to highlight or add those skills you might be using in your job. Then scrolling down a little bit, not very far actually, you have this providing services section. This is another spot to add skills or services that might be related to what you're doing. So again, not necessarily skills in the way that LinkedIn likes to talk about them, but does allow you to have some of those keywords in there. Scrolling down further, the next spot that really highlights skills, this is new, is this top skills section. So in your about section, you can now highlight up to 5 unique skills that are your top skills. And to edit those, you can just press this little pencil button here and then edit your about section. And then in that section, now you have the option to add skills too. And then scrolling down a little bit further, you have your experience section. So in each one of your experiences that you have listed, you're also able to add up to 5 unique skills that you used in that job. Again, just like that about section, all you have to do is go in there, click the little edit button, you scroll down, and then you can add, again, up to 5 skills to highlight in that section. And then the more common spot that we see skills is the very, very bottom of your profile. We're able to actually add skills and a lot of them, and then highlight a couple at the very top of your profile. So you can see here, I have 24 skills shown. And in some cases, that's because other people endorsed me for skills that I hadn't even listed in my profile yet. You can go in here and click through, and this has been a feature of LinkedIn for a very long time now, years and years, where you can list these skills that you say you're good at or that you possess, and then people can actually endorse you for them. And it's kind of a nice way to have social proof, as people can see, okay, James knows marketing. He had 23 people endorse him. Same thing with sales, customer service, and so on and so forth. And then another kind of cool but somewhat newer feature is the skills assessment. So there's some skills that LinkedIn has tied to courses they have as part of their LinkedIn Learning. And what you can do then is actually take a skills assessment and then get this little badge here to showing that you at least have some baseline knowledge to pass the quiz that's listed for that particular skill on LinkedIn. I'm not sure how useful it is. I mean, it is a badge. It is something, again, another proof that you have some knowledge there. I know it's also used within job functions too. So if you're applying for jobs, the recruiters that are posting those jobs can actually see that you passed a skills assessment for those things. So for maybe more entry level jobs, it might be nice to have that information there. Again, it's just a proof that you possess some knowledge there. So those are all the ways you can highlight skills within LinkedIn. Well, I'm not sure how fruitful it actually is to have them listed there, especially if you're not actively applying for jobs. I do think it's a good idea as part of refreshing your profile, just to make sure that you have the most prominent skills you want listed, as well as you're utilizing all those different spots within the profile to highlight them. So I hope that was helpful today. Any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comments.